Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another apartment renovation. Today I am renovating Pinecrest Apartments number 402, which is in Evergreen Harbor. And this is just going to be a really cluttered, cozy apartment. I really wanted it to be kind of a smaller size. Obviously, this size is just the size of this apartment. I didn't make it any smaller, but I wanted to create a floor plan that made it feel smaller and a little bit more cozy and lived in. And I tried to make it really cluttered. And I don't know, I think it came out really cute in the end. I hope you will enjoy it. But before we get any further into this build, I just wanted to remind you that I'm still currently hosting a giveaway for a pack of your choice from The Sims 4. All you need to do is download Disney Emoji Blitz using the link in my description down below, get to level 30 in the game, screenshot that and reply to my pinned tweet over on Twitter. I am Miss Gryphi over there. And if you're past level 30, you can still enter. Just make sure you screenshot whatever level you are currently at and then gain another 5 levels and submit both of those screenshots. This giveaway ends on the 30th of this month, so at the end of this month. So you have a few weeks left to enter. Best of luck to everyone. And also that download link does act as a creator code, so anything you spend in game goes to help to support me and my channel. So thank you so much for that. So just working on the kitchen here, I did change the color of the cabinets and the counters and just like switch it all around so many different times. I wasn't sure what vibe I wanted to go for. At first, I was sort of going for a little bit outdated, and then I brightened it up, and I really like how it comes out. I love this swatch of the Parenthood countertops. I think it is the best one, and I love those countertops, and I think it paired really nicely with these cabinets, which are actually from Dream Home Decorator. I'm using both of them. The corner piece is one set, and the other two are the other set of upperhead cabinets from that pack, and they just really perfectly match the wood tone of the Parenthood ones. But as you can see here, I'm just trying to figure out the floor plan. I put the kitchen in the middle, and I was going to put the living room on one side and then a dining room on the other, and it took me a little while to figure out which way I wanted to do it. I decided to put the living room in the front in the end because most people that are going to come over your house are probably going to hang out in your living room. So I figure having that right by the door made the most sense, and the dining room's out the back, and, you know, the kitchen is right between them, which I think worked out very, very nicely. And I'm just grabbing a ton of clutter from Debug because I wanted this space to look lived in, like a little bit cluttered, not too messy, but I think it's really cute and realistic in the end. So we're grabbing some jars, some coffee, like a knife block, plates, all sorts of things to stack up on the counters and on the shelves. And I really like doing this sort of thing. I love cluttered builds. They're one of my favorite things to do. And I feel like it's just been a little while since I did something that was a little bit more realistic like this. So happy to be working on this apartment. I've been really enjoying apartments lately. I think the inspiration of getting that Maximalist kit really helped with me wanting to build more apartments. I don't think I used any of that kit in here. I might have. I don't remember. But that is like when I started wanting to do way more apartments. And I also really hope we get more apartments in the game sometime soon. We have them in City Living, and then of course I'm building with the ones in Evergreen Harbor in this build, and those are the only 2 times we've had apartments, but I feel like we should get some more. I really like them, and I'm hoping they announce new content soon, or like a roadmap, and we'll see what is available with whatever new packs we'll be getting this quarter. I have no idea what to expect, and I'm excited for new content. I really, really am. Because, you know, this past quarter, the wedding pack was kind of a mess. Beautiful worlds, beautiful items, but it was kind of a mess. And then we had the kit as far as build and buy. I think that's it. So I'm excited to see what this next quarter brings, which is April, May, June, I'm assuming. So I'm not sure. What are you hoping we get in this next quarter? Do let me know. Anyway, I am just figuring out some more of the wallpapers here, and as you can see, I put 2 of these couches together from cats and dogs, and I added even more pillows. There was already a lot of pillows on these couches, but I decided to add some more. Like, they maybe bought too many throw pillows at the store, and I thought that was a bit of fun. I just used some I used some poofs and like little meditation stools, and I rotated them with Tool. So that's what I did there. I'm also scaling up this TV just ever so slightly with Tool. I've been using the Tool mod a lot more in my builds lately, you might have noticed. It is linked in the description down below if you'd like to download it. It's by Twisted Mexi. It allows you to do all sorts of things that you're not normally able to do with items, like rotate them on different axes and scale them and like move them up and down and place things off of the lots, which is like what tool stands for. I think it's take items off lot. And so it's a really handy build mod. Highly recommend. But yeah, just decorating a little bit more, trying to make it feel more lived in. So we have like a magazine and a package that hasn't been opened. I thought about putting the letter, but I didn't do that in the end. I just ended up having the magazine, the package, and a remote that I put on the coffee table. We end up having a stand for some plants. I really like that plant stand. It's from the Blooming Rooms kit, which is the plant kit, which I think is one of my favorite build ones. It's a really good one. So yeah, just adding a thing of pasta in the kitchen. And what else do we add in here? I'm trying to remember. Oh, I end up adding a corkboard behind the calendar, and I used Tool to move the calendar out a little bit because it clips ever so slightly, which doesn't bother me that much, but since I was already messing around with Tool, I decided to fix it. Just little things that normally I leave, but today I decided it was a problem I needed to fix. Anyway, this is the little hallway that leads you to the bedroom and the bathroom, and I decided that would be a good spot for laundry, and I made sure to include a laundry basket in the bedroom. And here's that plant stand that I'm just trying to fill up with some cute plants. I like the ones I chose in the end. 2 of them are from Base Game, and then I have this one from the plant kit. So just messing around with that here, trying to get a good assortment. And then I have some side tables here. I put 2 of these together. These are from the Laundry Day pack. They're one of my favorites. I think I used the same thing in the bedroom as the bedside table. It's just a really beautiful piece, and I thought it worked nicely here. And I put these shelves that have some pretty paintings and also some more like pasta and spices and stuff like that on them. That is a shelf from the Cool Kitchen pack. And so yeah, over here by the entrance, I made sure to have a mirror to look in on your way out. There's also a closet for storage and some shoes by the door. And then I'm going to be adding the shelf this one is from Island Living. And I remember when this first came out being so incredibly excited that there was a shelf being added to game like this, like a big bookcase that had nothing on it, that we could fully clutter it to have whatever we wanted. And I didn't go too overboard on this because I didn't want it to look messy. I was going for cluttered, but not messy. And I really like this bookshelf item. I wish we had more of these in various styles because this one doesn't always work. And then I raised up this little dresser piece on the bottom shelf to make it look a little bit more built in. I really liked that, and it's kind of fun to combine some items together to create new ones in the game. Anyway, moving on into the dining room now, I end up using a table from Parenthood paired with some Dream Home Decorator chairs. Once again, I think this space is pretty cozy, but I don't think it's as decorated as the rest of the space because it's pretty small. So I just have a table and chairs, a light over it, and then I end up putting like a corner cabinet in here from Cats and Dogs because it has a lot of clutter on it and I think it's really cute and a very oversized hutch for this space. I put a couple of things on there as well, and we have a plant in the corner. I think it's pretty cute, but it would definitely be difficult to move around in here, so keep that in mind. I added a little teapot up here. I believe we got some flowers and also some plates. I think it's a pretty cute hutch area. I like that we have these in game, and this one from Jungle Adventure is definitely my favorite hutch. It's my go-to, and then I also wanted it to look like this space was being used for something. They were doing some writing, so I have a journal out and a couple of other things as well, and I believe we get like a pencil, yeah. And that's it for the dining room space pretty much. We're just gonna scroll through debug a little bit longer and see if there's anything else I want to add, but I'm pretty sure that's all I grabbed. Oh, wait. I did get a headset. I just kept scrolling and I wanted to see what else I could find. But anyway, moving on into the bathroom here. This is a pretty standard layout I do in a lot of bathrooms, using a lot of Parenthood in here. A little bit of debug as well to get a plunger and a toothbrush, and just kind of grabbing all of the little items that I wanted to use on the sink and putting those in place. And yeah, I feel like I never have a lot to say in bathrooms because I always keep them pretty simple. Because I've never had like an elaborate bathroom. They've always been like this shape and this layout. Every bathroom that I've pretty much ever been in. So I occasionally do different bathrooms, but in a small space like this worked out the best. And then we're moving into the final room, which is the bedroom. And I really love this rug. I think this one is from University, if I'm remembering correctly. I think it's really pretty. A lot of the swatches on it I'm not a huge fan of, but for some reason this one, this like beige flowery one, I think is gorgeous. And so I was happy to be able to use that in here. And then I am using those same bedside tables that I used in the kitchen space from Laundry Day. And I messed around with this little shelving unit from the, oh goodness, what is that from? Eco Lifestyle, I'm pretty sure. I used that in here as well. I had to move it over with Tool because it could only move so far over on the wall before it would disappear because we were at the edge of the apartment lot. So I had to fiddle with it, but luckily I've been playing with Tool, so that was fine in the end. And then I added a couple of books on the top of the headboard. I thought that was kind of realistic to add to the space. And just getting another closet in here. You probably don't need two in your Sims game because your Sims will just use one, but I think it looks realistic to have a closet by the entryway and one in the bedroom. That's why I add them so often. These are from Get Together. They're one of my favorite items, probably my most used item. That and the cutting boards in the kitchen. I overused both of those. But anyway, I remembered to add a hamper in here so your Sims can actually use the laundry system that I have implemented in this apartment, the washer and dryer. And a little dresser over in the corner, and just trying to figure out if I want any other artwork and maybe get a mirror on the wall, a little bit of clutter on the dresser, like some lotions and stuff. And I also got this container that has like a hairbrush as well as a blow dryer. That's one of my favorite items from Parenthood. I think it's really nice. I love clutter like that, like realistic clutter that you would actually see on a shelf. So there is the mirror that I added, and I also hung up a bathrobe like on the corner of it. I thought that was kind of fun. And then just grabbing a bookcase in there and adding some shelves to the laundry area. And then we're going to be heading on into screenshots. I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. That really does help me out. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already and click that bell to be notified when I upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all soon. Bye, everyone.